Okay, so back to competition shooting. So May's theme is accessories. So Ursula is going to give us a breakdown on what kind of gear you need to get started in competitive shooting. But first, we got to pay some bills.
Absolutely. Black Hound Optics. Accurate, affordable, guaranteed. Sporting optics that go the distance. Backed by customer service that goes that extra mile. Great guys, great product, and a great company. That is making options affordable. Optics affordable. On top of quality optics, they pay close attention to the customer experience. Did you know their scopes come with mounts, so you don't have to worry about finding ones that fit? We are so excited to have them on as an official partner of the show. Ask for them at your local gun store or find them online at blackhoundoptics.com. Okay, so we're talking competitive shooting. So, Ursula, what would be the basics if somebody was going to get into this sport? I mean, should they go out and spend $5,000 on gear, or should they start slow and build up as they need?
I think they should definitely start slow because things change. And you don't know what's going to actually work for you until you start playing around with other different pieces of gear, different holsters, different belts, different guns. Just like earlier in the show, we were trying to get Melissa to buy a new gun, something that's going to fit her a little bit better.
Right.
So she's rolling her eyes.
She's
She's going to make this gun work for her.
Yeah, it's going to work.
It's going to work.
Sounds like our government.
I like my CZs. Okay?
Sounds like our government. They just keep doing the wrong thing, think it's going to work, right?
Yep. Nope. I'm telling you, got to change it. So simple things that you need. High quality firearm. So most people start with Glocks.
One that fits.
One that fits you properly. The one that you can actually just hold on and just like run hard if you have to. It's quality holster, quality mag pouches, and a sturdy belt.
What about shoes?
Shoes. So the shoes thing, I actually found out over time. Like when I first started competing, I was like, I'm wearing like boots, work boots, Chucks. Then it totally turned into like Solomons. I tried those out. They didn't work well with my feet because I have a much narrow toe box. And I have like Flintstone feet. So I was like, I need something with a much wider toe box. So over the last 2 years, I actually went to baseball cleats. That just works better for me, especially with traction, me running fast, and actually being able to be solid, in my position. So
because you are running around.
Yep.
And you don't want to slip, fall on your nose.
Yep.
Oh, interesting. Okay, cool.
So that's why I wear. And that's just what I do. But it took me almost 6 years, to figure out what works best for me. But the basics: solid gun, holster, belt, mag pouches, magazines.
What about sunglasses?
Eyewear, amazing. Something ballistic rated. And one thing I love doing is supporting those who support us. So Hunter Gold glasses are amazing. I've actually looked through a couple pair of them. Actually kind of tried them out. They fit my face, and I was gonna have a big face as well. And they work, and they're ballistic rated, and they support the shooting sport.
They don't fog up.
They don't fog up, especially shooting. And man, I've been in so many different environments.
Yeah.
Everything from 19 degrees outside of Atlanta. That was like the coldest match I ever shot. It was so cold.
Damn,
the bullets wouldn't come out.
Oh, it was bad. I had to heat up my ammo. Like, that's how cold it was. Like, it was pretty bad. It was a shotgun match, too. And then the hottest match I've shot, which was in Phoenix, and I was at 120 degrees.
No!
Hot.
And they do prescription glasses as well?
Hunter Goes do. Yep, they do prescription as well. They do. Everything is like ballistic as well, so you're good.
Okay.
So what color lenses should you get? I mean, because all the shooters have the orange or yellow.
Everybody's eyes are different, so definitely whatever you decide to get, make sure you have a pair of clear for backup, a clear set, because you never know. If you're doing what we call a jungle run, which means that you're going to shoot through probably a wooded area, that's great because that shade, those shadows and things like that will start messing with your perception of how far away these targets are. So by having a pair of clear lenses, like the same ones you'll wear at an indoor range, like those are great in that situation. But if I'm in the sun, I actually just use regular polarized standard gray, as long as I have some contrast between my targets in the background. So whatever works better for your eyes. That's the same. Usually people ask me about what scope should I get. I'm like, I don't have your eyes. I don't know. Like, geez, this is not Minority Report where I just walk around with a bag of somebody else's eyes.
Yeah, right.
I don't know. Like,
you should know. Can you see?
Like, I can give you all these options, and you just find out what's best for you.
Well, if you go to a good gun range, they should have all the answers, wouldn't you think?
You would think. You would think, but
not all the right answers.
No,
Yeah, right.
no.
Well, where do you go?
Where do you go? Competitions.
Yes,
that's where you go.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's exactly
So
where.
showing
Because
up.
Joe has said that more. He
That's where
buys
you go.
more gear just by going to competition
Yep.
shoots.
Just-
And he never plans to buy more gear. He just goes,
it just happens.
hey, what do you got over there?
Yep.
You see what other people are
Yeah.
wearing and using, and you're like, maybe I should try that.
And that usually works, but not always. Because I was going to ask Ursula about Ear Pro when you're talking about that.
Yes.
Yes.
Because, you know, the ear muffs, the electronic muffs work fine, but like you're saying, in the heat, they get old after 5 hours or so
Yes.
out there. So you've got the electronic buds, but I'm striking out with those. I just got another pair that are absolute crap. I sent back one pair, got them replaced, and now I'm sending back the second pair. Don't never buy the 3M. They're disgusting, but they don't work. And
What are they called?
what are they? The 3M TEP 200s is
Oh.
what they
Okay.
are. And you know, I mean, if you can get them to work, the first pair I got, one worked, one didn't, and sent those back. And the second pair they sent me, neither one worked. But you know, when it's really hot out there, you know, I'd rather wear like a wide brimmed hat as opposed to a ball cap. And you know, you can't use the
do-
earmuffs because
Right.
they get uncomfortable in the heat. So what do you do when you're?
Yeah, what do
So
you do?
I actually wear ESPs, so electronic shooting protection, and they are actually molded in the ear pro. So once again, with my face being huge, I can't wear muffs, especially doing long guns, because I will actually break the seal on the muff.
Okay.
And so there's no point in me wearing ear pro if it's not going to provide any
So see,
protection.
and that's what I use is the molded in the ear, but they're not electronic. They're molded in the ear.
Yeah,
There's a
the
little
putty
channel in
ones.
them.
Yeah.
and they work and they're fine, but
They're-
for
they're
conversations
great,
and stuff,
yeah.
they're a little tricky.
They're great for full block. So I started off with the full block molded putty ones. I paid probably about $60 for those.
yeah.
And then with ESP, they sponsor a lot of matches, and their baseline ear pro that everybody needs, just regular analog electronic ones, they start at $900. And I am a firm believer of buy once, cry once anyways. So, but since they sponsor a match, I was like, I really want these ear pro. So I shot really well to walk the prize table early on, where I was able to pick up a pair. So,
Nice.
and there were still guns on the table too. I'm like, man, I don't even care about all these guns. I just want this ear pro because I've been wanting this for a while, and I know I couldn't afford it. So,
And it works.
and it works. And they come in different configurations as for color. Usually your right one's going to be red, your left one's going to be blue, but they have different back colors if you want it. So I have tan to kind of match my skin tone a little bit more, and it just looks better in photos since there's a
And
lot
it
of
looks like
pictures.
you're
to
wearing
take.
a hearing aid.
And it also looks like I'm wearing a hearing aid, and then I can actually say I'm deaf if I don't hear you, or if I'm full blown ignoring you. Like, so
When they call you Ulysses.
Ulysses, yeah.
If I see you come to the show with those in, I know I'm in trouble. Well,
So,
and
yeah.
see, and that's the whole proof of it. You know, Joe now, he's been having problems. Now he's talked to you. Now you know what to go to the table and get.
Yep.
Yeah, the $900 ones. I was crying with the $400 ones, but the $400 ones
Right?
don't work.
Yeah, but the
So,
$900
Money
ones,
back, Joe.
I've been running those same ones for almost 4 years.
Whoa, that's
Yeah.
worth it.
Absolutely worth it. So, even if I didn't win them, I would have bought them.
Yeah, see, that's why this kind of stuff is bad because, like I said, I have no control. The shotgun story I was going to tell you, I was in a shotgun class because the last time you were here, I had just come back from the 4-day tactical shotgun class. And we were talking, the shotgun I had, it was okay, but not great. And you were telling me about the $8 million shotgun I should buy. And so I was in the shotgun class 2 weekends ago, and it was mostly, they were talking trap mostly. So we went out and we shot a little trap afterwards. So I was using my shotgun that I have, not the tactical one, but the other one. And there was a guy there that had a Browning Satori.
Oh, yeah.
shotgun.
Whew.
Yeah.
And again, Joe with no control, I must have this. And I'm looking.
No, he saw that price tag is what happened.
Oh, I did. I saw that, and I had to, but it was cheaper than the one you wanted me to buy. But beat that
still.
by about $1,000. But I'm looking, and I'm thinking. Unfortunately, you look everywhere. I'm looking online. Nobody's got them. They're all out of stock. And then, I'm thinking, and some friends up in Idaho that raise steer. I'm going to go up and pick up a quarter steer here in the fall, and they hunt pheasant. I said, is there any chance of coordinating like a little day or two with pheasant hunting with the meat pickup? Oh yeah, absolutely. So now I'm really psyched. I happened to look online on Bud's Guns, and of the dozens of kind of Satoris that they have that are all out of stock, the one that they have is the CXT, which is the one I wanted.
Uh-huh.
And
nice.
my finger was on there, and I'm waiting. Should I? Yeah. So it's coming.
Yay,
so
congratulations.
No control at all.
He's just the kind of guy you want at the range, right? If you're selling stuff.
It just costs me money every time I go to the range
every time he goes, he ends up buying something when he comes
That's
back.
usually what ends up happening because, like, with my guns and stuff like that, shooting for Staccato and Troy and Vortex and a whole bunch of other sponsors, like, I would put my guns in people's hands. Like, here, try this. Here, try this trigger.
Well, they want you to do that.
Yeah, well, that's what the companies want. But the thing is, like, on the flip side of that, as a shooter, that's what I want. I want to try something before I make this huge investment.
Yeah.
And then when you find out, okay, cool, it shoots really nice, but, totally exceed my expectations. So, of course, I'm going to buy it. That's how that works.
Yeah. Yeah, they don't give you guns just because you're cute. They give you guns so that you share them with other shooters.
Yeah, with people like me that are going to buy them. Right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, you'd be in so much trouble
if
she lived in San Diego. You'd be stone broke. You'd have a lot of stuff, but you would be stone broke.
I'd be happy.
Yes.
Right.
So now you're gonna have when's the gun come?
It'll ship in a day or so from Bud's. It'll come out here, and then I have to wait for my 10-day cool down period.
Yeah, so
I don't shoot anybody.
So you don't shoot a pheasant.
So I'll probably have it in my hands in a couple of weeks. But beautiful gun. God, it was fun shooting. I only shot. I shot a couple of clays with it, and I hit like every one, like 3 or 4 of them.
Nice.
Bang, 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 bang. It's gotta
So
have
I'm gonna throw.
I'm shooting clays event with, and then
What is that?
go to the shooting clays event, and the Chenery one, and then I can try.
Oh
it.
yeah, certainly come to our sporting clays every month. But there's the club at Lemon Grove is a big shotgun club anyway, and they're always shooting there. And so cool.
Well, you're going to be a star.
So I'm gonna
I like it. It's fun.
I'm gonna help you out here. So when you get that gun, you're gonna start figuring out chokes. So that right there, knowing your chokes and knowing like your ammo and your pattern and stuff like that with every single choke, that's gonna actually be the name of the game.
And that'll be fun because it comes with 5.
Yes, it should.
Yeah.
For that
I feel
price,
like any
For that
gun
price
over
tag.
$1,000
it better
should come
with
with at least 3 chokes. Like,
and a good-looking chick to bring it to you. That's the way I see it.
Thanks for watching this clip from Gun Owners Radio. You can watch us live every Sunday from 4 to 6 p.m. California time, right here on our YouTube channel, or if you're in the San Diego area, you can listen to us on 1170 a.m. We're also available on your favorite podcast platform for free. Don't forget to like and subscribe so that you can help restore and protect the Second Amendment, not just in California, but across the country.